Hi everyone, it's me again. I'm leaving Meijer now. I stopped and got gas at Meijer gas station. I did get me a small area rug. It is 20 inches by 60 inches, which is less than 2 feet by 5 feet. But yeah, I did get me a small area rug. I'm probably going to put this one underneath my coffee table. It's actually a really nice shag rug. My mom had one, similar design, similar style, but it wore out when she passed away. She had it for quite a while. But yeah, I got a really nice area rug, and it's not big enough to really cover much of anything, but it'll cover where my coffee table is, underneath the coffee table. I'm going to pull the coffee table out and put it right underneath. But yeah, like I said, it's a really nice rug that I got. I only paid like 25 bucks for it, so that wasn't too bad. But yeah, I figured I'd let everybody know. I'm just now on my way home. I am probably going to swap these batteries out. But yeah, I figured I'd let everybody know. Like I said, it is a really nice rug. It's not very big. It's enough to cover underneath the coffee table. That's all that that was the majority where I wanted it at, underneath the coffee table. And then later on, I'll get a bigger one to cover up the underneath the sofa. But yeah, like I said, I'm driving right now. These batteries are running low. I'm probably going to leave the camera on for a little bit so I can run these batteries completely down, because I think that's my issue, is I haven't been running these batteries down completely. But when I do run these down, then I will swap them out. One nice feature about my camera is when the batteries do die, it saves any video, which is nice. I'm assuming it's the same way with pictures, because this is a digital camera. I like it because it's much smaller and lightweight compared to my other camera. And when I get some money, a little bit of extra money, I'm going to try to get a better camera. This was one of the cheaper end ones. Like I said, I didn't pay much for this. I think I paid, like, with tax and then the memory card, it was like $77 or $78. But yeah, it's actually a pretty decent camera. I know the lens on the front of the camera is starting to get a little dirty with smudges. I'm going to try to wipe that off as best as I can, because what it is dog hair gets in it, and then I use my finger to pull the dog hair out, and it's got smudges. That's probably why it does. Some of my videos don't look that clear at times, because it's got smudges on the lens. But yeah, I'm going to try to do that. Like I said though, these batteries don't last that long. I want to try to run them down and then swap them out, but I don't know. Like I said, what I think also is making these short videos and then turning it off, turning it back on, which is part of the problem. Like I said, I do have to charge these. One nice thing is the rechargeable batteries, so. But I'm going to try to let these run down as much as I can. Hopefully by the time I get home, they will probably be run down enough where I can swap them and put a new set in. But yeah, and then I'm going to try to find something to eat at home. Like I said, the only thing I don't like is these batteries don't last as long as what I thought they would. And the bad thing is, they're a good brand, Energizer. Energizer is a good brand, so I don't understand why my camera shows up that they're dead, and then because it shows up red, and I can't show everybody, but like I said, when it shows up red, I know it's about dead. But yeah, like I said, these batteries don't seem to last very long. I wish they would, because they are Energizer. But I also made, if you figure out all the videos I made Monday night, or Monday, it was like 30 some minutes of video that I made with each little video clip. So that could be part of it, that these batteries could only last for like 30 minutes at a time. I don't know. But like I said, I'm going to leave the camera on for a little bit, try to run these down. If I'm not talking, sorry everybody. But yeah, like I said, I'm driving right now. The area rug, I wish I could show you, but I don't want this car behind me to smack into me. So I'm gonna wait until I turn up here on 6, and then maybe I can show you guys. I can turn the light on and show you guys. It's actually a pretty rug. It's real pretty color. They had the same one, bigger, and it was 5 feet by 8 feet, and I would have liked to have got that one because that would have covered more of an area, but I couldn't get it because the price was like $90. If I had the $90, I probably would have got it. And you know, one nice thing is that if I end up deciding to get the bigger one like this rug, I can get it, and I know where to get it at. But because what I may end up doing is getting this rug, and then after I get more money, is get a bigger one and put this one somewhere in the bedroom. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, like I said, I like the fact that now I know, because I've been looking at all different stores and I couldn't find one that I really liked. And when I was at Meijer, I looked at all their different rugs, and then I happened to stumble upon this one, and it's actually really nice. It's a shag rug. It's real soft. But yeah, like I said, it's not much of an area it will cover, but I can put it underneath my coffee table and it would be perfect. My St. Bernard, he doesn't like rugs. I don't know why, but if I can keep this underneath the coffee table tacked into one piece, it'll be fine, because every rug that we've had, he's balled up, and I know he hears me because he's sitting in the back seat, and for some reason he'll ball the rugs up and push them in the middle of the floor. For some reason he don't like rugs. I don't understand it. I have never seen a dog that does not like rugs, and that sofa I bought, he does not like cushions. I had him ever since he was a puppy. The other sofa I had was a reclining sofa, so the cushions didn't come off. These do. For some unknown reason, he lays up there with me and he will push the cushions off. I don't understand it. This morning I finally got mad at him, and I said, well, if you don't want the cushion on there, I took the cushion from underneath him, pulled it out, and he looked at me like, what happened? Yeah, he's a doofus. His nickname, I call him, is Doofus, because the things he does is so goofy acting. He is a sweet and lovable dog, but he is the silliest dog I've ever had. But he's my baby, and I love him to death. He's another reason why I've always wanted a St. Bernard, and after getting him, there's nothing I would change. He's a sweet, lovable dog. He's been that way ever since I've had him, ever since he was a puppy. There's some people he don't like. He doesn't like my cousin's husband. He growls at him. The one day we were going out to eat, and it was in March. I had the windows cracked a little bit so it didn't get too hot in the car. Yeah, it was in March here in Ohio, and it's cool. I think it was like 34, 35 degrees out. But St. Bernards loves the cold, so it didn't really bother him. We weren't in the restaurant very long. I think it was about a half hour, something like that. But my cousin's husband stuck his hand in the window, and what I don't understand is my St. Bernard the day before, they were playing. My cousin and her husband was over at my house. They were playing with him when my mom was alive, and they got along really good. Well, the next day, my St. Bernard decided he didn't like him. And my cousin's husband stuck his hand in the window, and he basically almost ripped his hand off. That was funny. My best friend that I've been friends with for 11 years now has been around my St. Bernard ever since he was a puppy. And after I moved to Stryker, for some unknown reason, my St. Bernard decided he didn't like my friend either. So the night that my friend Mike and Jake come over, my St. Bernard tried attacking them. Didn't really attack them, just growled at them, showed his teeth. And I think it's because he doesn't really see them that much. And when he does see them, he doesn't know what to do, and he gets mad and growls at him and everything else. But I think it's kind of funny that I got two people that's afraid of him. And now my friend's partner, Jake, is now afraid of him. And Jake always wanted a St. Bernard. They say St. Bernards, though, are loyal to their family and loyal to people that they're around. And there's certain people that he likes. Like my grandma. He loves my grandma. He will actually go over to her, sit down, and he'll look up at her and say, pet. Like, he looks up at her and it's like, pet me, pet me. But yeah, like I said, he is a sweet and lovable dog. I'm actually glad that I did get him, because if it wasn't for him, I probably don't know what I would do, because I think about all the pain that I'm in with my feet and everything, and then I look at him, and when he looks at me and he gives me those sad eyes and he starts licking my hand, then I know that, yeah, he's trying to make me feel better. And dogs are a wonderful companion. I'm actually glad that I did get him. But yeah, like I said, he is a sweet and lovable dog. And like I said, I've never met a dog that likes going for car rides. Before I forget, I wanted to show everybody. That is the area rug. It's got some dark blue and some gray in it. It's actually really pretty. When I get home, I'm going to try to roll it out, pull out the coffee table, roll it out, and put it underneath the coffee table. It'll be pretty good size, big enough to go underneath the coffee table. Because I've been wanting to something underneath the coffee table. It'll look better than what it does look like. And then eventually I would like to get, hopefully when I get the money and Meijer still has the bigger area rug, maybe I'll get the bigger one. This one, yeah, it won't cover much of an area, but it'll look nice in my living room. I'm almost home now. I just got on 191. But yeah, I know this is boring, me driving at night. Like I said, I rarely drive at night ever since I had that accident. I've mainly been staying home. But yeah, I'm going to try to get home, get the coffee table moved out, get the coffee table cleaned off because it's starting to get a mess again. That one table I was talking to you guys about, I did get that cleaned off as much as I can. The only reason why I did not move it out of the way and clean up underneath it was because the cushions I got from Ashley Furniture, we didn't put it on the sofa yet because I think we're going to wait until the weekend so we can take the other cushions off, actually take all three of them off and put fabric on all three of them. Like I said, we only got 2 cushions, and then we got that extra fabric we got at Joanna Fabrics. And then I asked him about what are we going to do with the foam that came with the old cushions. He said something about taking the fabric from Joanna Fabrics and making a couple throw pillows with the same material, which would be kind of nice. So I don't know how he's going to do that, but yeah, I figured I would share that with everybody. I'm almost in Stryker now. I put some gas in my car, so now I have a full tank. But yeah, I haven't really gone that much, but I know that I can get anywhere between 555 miles to 600 miles, or 555 to 560 on one tank of gas. But I had like a half tank. Yeah, I could have drove to Toledo tomorrow and drove home and I would still have had a quarter of a tank. But I figure get a full tank and be done with it. My car gets pretty good gas mileage. The amount of gas mileage I get is anywhere between 30 to 32, depending on my driving and where I'm driving to, but it's usually around 31, 32 miles to a gallon, so that's not too bad. And the funny thing is that I had that Sunfire I was telling everybody about. It was my mother's car, and she passed away. I got it. I had it for about 2 years, and then I started having mechanical problems with it, so I ended up getting rid of it, so I ended up getting that other Camry. But where I'm going with this is that Sunfire had a 4-cylinder, little 4-cylinder, and it did not get good gas mileage. I think on one tank I was able to go 430 miles. Yeah, this has a bigger tank. It has 4 extra gallons that this gas tank holds. But the point is that you would think a 4-cylinder would get like 30-some miles to a gallon. No, that car got, I think, like 24, 25 miles to a gallon. And this one I get like 31, 32 miles to a gallon, which is a little odd for a 6-cylinder. It's a 3.0 6-cylinder, but I get pretty decent gas mileage with it. Yeah, everybody, I'm home now. I know this is long and boring, and it's been about 10 minutes. I've been babbling. But yeah, I just got home. I'm going to get the rug in the house, get my St. Bernard in there, and try to get the coffee table moved. Whoop. Accidentally honked my horn. Hopefully it didn't wake up anybody. But yeah, my St. Bernard, he's waiting to get out. But yeah, I know this is kind of boring. Where you going? Come on, bear. You did too. But yeah, we're home now. I know, I had just cleaned this garage up a couple months ago. And it looks better than what it did look like. There really wasn't much room to walk. Now there's more room. Supposedly, he is going to get rid of that refrigerator. It's an old refrigerator from 1980. Once he gets rid of that, we'll have more room. And maybe I can take this push mower and put it in that area. I don't know. I'll figure out something. That fan, supposedly he's going to get that fan fixed. I don't know when he's planning to do that. Our Christmas tree is over there with the ornaments, so I gotta yet get that pulled out. But yeah, I want to try to get some stuff done. You ready to go in? But yeah, we're just standing out here in the garage. I know this is long and boring. I still have battery life in my camera. But yeah, we had just got back home. We were gone about an hour. Sorry about that. I was using the camera to turn the light on. But yeah, I figured I would share this with everybody. I know this is long and boring. I'm going to try to get this rug set down. Like I said about my coffee table, it's a mess. I gotta get it cleaned off again. But yeah, I know this is long and boring. Not much what I'm talking about. But yeah, I figured I would share this with everybody. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.